In 1831, death swept across Russia, not by sword or gun, but by water. Cholera had arrived. What followed wasn't just a medical emergency, it became a full-blown revolt. Across Russia, terrified peasants rose up, not against the disease, but against the doctors. This was the height of the first cholera pandemic to reach Russia. With no understanding of germ theory, people turned to superstition and rumor. When government doctors began enforcing quarantines, isolating the sick, and even burning contaminated clothing, a terrifying suspicion spread. The doctors were poisoning people. In city after city, from St. Petersburg to Sevastopol, violence exploded. On the 4th of July 1831, in St. Petersburg, a mob stormed a cholera hospital. Several doctors and soldiers were beaten to death. The panic only subsided when Tsar Nicholas I himself rode into the mob at Zenaya Square. His personal appearance calmed the crowd, but even the Tsar was shaken. He immediately burned his clothes and bathed for a fear of infection. Weeks later in Staraya Russa, the story repeated itself. Rumors, then rage. Doctors were murdered, officials hanged. Even military governor in Sevastopol was killed by the mob. The government responded the only way it knew, with brutal force. Rioters were shot, hanged, or exiled to Siberia. Thousands were punished. But what drove the rage wasn't just disease, it was distrust. The people believed that they were being killed, not saved. And in some ways, they were. Harsh treatments and forced isolation often felt more like punishment than cure. The government's secrecy and military approach only fueled the flames. After all, what people believe can be just as deadly as the disease itself.